Talk about Figma.
Yeah, let's talk about Figma, and then we can talk about pilots. So
who of you bought stock in the IPO, and who of you bought stock at above $100?
Okay, so maybe someone who's a little bit more tuned into the financial markets than I am could explain why has the stock sunk? So for people that don't know, Figma IPO'd on, was it Friday last week? It's roughly 7 days ago. And since then, according to this
last week, I
article,
want to say.
Yeah, the stock has sunk 27%. What the hell happened?
Well, for those people on this podcast that do not know who Figma is, you should probably research it. It's an absolutely amazing software for design collaboration. Almost every tech company in the world uses them for product design. And 3 years ago, Adobe tried to buy them for $20 billion. They had a signed deal. That was shut down by, I believe, the European equivalent. No, the UK. It was UK, right?
Was it UK or was it actually Biden's anti-cartel warrior that he put in here in the, what was her name? You know who I mean, Dustin.
Yeah, but okay, it was shut down by some.
Was it her?
Some regulatory agency and bureaucrat. Okay, I think at the time Figma had 400 million in revenue. Adobe's paying $20 billion. That did not go through. So now they're IPOing 3 years later. The current market capitalization is 40 billion. I think they're at 750 million in revenue, as according of what they released pre-IPO. So I was talking to Owen before this. They just drastically underpriced their valuation coming to market, and that is just loading up a spring with tension. Because when you're seeing it come to market, I think it came to market at basically a $20 billion valuation. People were just putting so much money in, and it tripled in the first day. And so it's not worth 60 or 70 billion. Is it worth maybe 40 now? Who knows? But this company it's game changing, and I hope it comes down more so I can buy it. But
when are you buying in?
I don't know. I think it can come down a little more.
You can do a bit technical analysis, Dustin.
I'll do my crypto analysis.
I have a lot to say about this one, I have to say. And it's, I don't know, maybe with a eye winking emoji here, what I'm about to say, but it is a bit emotional. So let's first look at the facts, okay? So Figma has announced a projected 200 million net income. That's a forward, okay? So that's not 200 million net income last year. That is a forward of 200 million net income. So when they IPO'd in and around the 20 billion, I believe, that originally was being offered. So that's already, on a forward, on net income, but when they then actually went up, it was a 300x forward earnings on the peak that they achieved within the first day. That is absolutely nuts. So 300x on forward earnings, so PE forward. I don't know who would actually ever pay that, except when you're growing efficiently and like nuts, which Figma, it is a growth engine. I'll come to that. So now in the latest pullback, it's still up 2.3x compared to the IPO issue price. And that's still about like 200x forward PE. You need a very, very good growth to actually deliver on that number. Now, I've looked it up, so it seems that Figma in the rule of 40 is somewhere between 60 and 70. So growth rate plus operating margin, that's very good. So you're actually growing and you're profitable. I think they timed the time to go to IPO very well. It's a blockbuster IPO, not just because of the numbers, but because it's a very solid business that has a lot of growth baked in. Gross margin 88%, so software as a service business, doing quite well. It reports a net revenue retention of 134%, which means that the customers that come in stay and are at an average of 134% of revenue after some time of staying within the platform. In other words, you're expanding. So pretty great capital efficient growth engine that Figma is having here. But does that justify a 200x forward PE? Holy crap, you have to deliver a lot. So that's one thing. On the other side, I have to say, I would like to really meet these bankers in a dark alley after we had a few beers, because this quite honestly is highway robbery for the existing investors.